The next file we're going to be working with is called list.php, which you'll find inside of the admin pages and country folder. If we start with the opening and closing PHP tag, after the opening one, we start with countries equals object country get all, and then simply require once, and we're going to require header.php. Now if I copy this require once, a few new lines, and require once, now rather than header we're going to require the footer, obviously. And after the first block of PHP, we're going to start with h1 countries, and we start with the form with the method post, class Ajax, then we go for data action equals echo this object URL get current, and we want to remove action and ID because we're going to be replacing them with the new ones. Then false for the extension, the URL, and array what we're going to be appending here, and that's going to be action add. Then we can close the opening form tag, and then after that obviously closing form tag. Then we go for the table, cell padding 0, cell spacing 0, border 0, and class tbl underscore insert. First table row with the heading th with the label for name, class valid underscore name, which is where the label, obviously the validation message will be appended, country name, and obviously that's mandatory, so star symbol after that. After this table row, another one tr, this time table cell, and input, and I'm going to put attributes on new line, type text, then we have name, id, name, and class FLD. Then we close the input tag, and after this another tr, which will contain our submit button, so td for the table cell, we go for label for button underscore add with the class sbm underscore blue fl underscore l to float to the left, and between the label tags input type submit with the id button btn underscore add, class btn, and value add. So that's our form. Now divider, so div with the class dev, then we go with br underscore td, non-breakable space. After this, another form, method post, data hyphen URL equals, and we go for echo this object URL, get current, and we go for array, we're removing action and ID, false for the extension, and we are appending action update ID, and then after this we concatenate this with / because we're going to be appending the ID of the specific record using JavaScript. Inside of this we go for div with the ID country list. Inside of this div we go for PHP echo plugin, and we go for get admin ds country plugin, and array we're passing browse which is countries, and then object URL, which is simply this object URL instance. Then closing and closing PHP tag.